afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading off
and stepping in, Gary Cox. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Craig Biggio digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Quintana sets. 0-1 on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And the runner back easily. Biggio, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, number 30, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Alex Bregman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Fastball right back to the mound on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
And now here is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Post tag.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One and 0. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. We are still scoreless. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. And now the first pitch. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Iglesias is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Alvarez on at first, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Standing up, the catcher, number 2,
Yadi Molina digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there to Iglesias for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So now to the plate, Gary Cox. That's down into left center for a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To the plate now, Craig Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Next up for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Garrett Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Right to him. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's set and the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Anderson stands at first with one out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 0-2 from Greinke. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
I got a ball, one strike.
Ball and two strikes to the Angels catcher.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels leave one. They're down 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 30. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Number 30.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Two balls, one strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw three in a row.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
plate, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Quintana's got his target. Here it is on 0-1.
That's a ball. We're down 1-1.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing
Now
too
batting.
deceptive about that
The
four-seam
shortstop.
fastball, so
Carlos
I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Stepping up is Jared
And
Walsh.
leading up,
Drove in one of his team's 2 runs
first
in
baseman.
yesterday's game.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about
Now
mixing
batting,
pitches and
second baseman.
location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout.
Fletcher.
He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next to stand in is Jose Iglesias, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Quintana gets the sign and the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Now the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up Mike
The
Trout.
designated hitter, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So stepping in is Anthony Rendon. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in once again is Craig Biggio. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a fastball that misses. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping in next, Jeff Bagwell has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, number 30. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. But they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And leading off for the
All right,
Angels,
Heidi, thank you.
the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
First delivery to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. Gone! Solo shot here for Garrett Anderson. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side, but foul. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Chopper to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting for it is Edmonds. 1 down.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Anderson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Altuve, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Aaron Slegers will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
57, Aaron Slegers.
At the plate, Yadier Molina.
Molina.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, center fielder.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that's in there. Base hit. Trout isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
He's tried his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
In now, Garrett Anderson. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here now the 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gary Cox. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Craig Biggio waits on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next, it'll be Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last debut. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
No,
2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 3-0.
Jeff Bagwell waits on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, number 30. He swings and lines it to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Ohtani. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Griffin Canning trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 47, Griffin Canning.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Two men are on with two men out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
This one's down to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Houston leads this one 8-1. Framber Valdez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. That's inside.
Fastball swung on and missed.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball 2.
Down the left field line and deep. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Runners on first with 1 down.
Ball,
3-1 now. Jose Iglesias waits on deck. The 3-1.
Yeah.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Angels go quietly there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So now here is Yadier Molina. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gary Cox.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Cox. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Long run for the left fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Craig Biggio, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Here's the 2-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 3-2 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Next up is Jeff Bagwell, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0. 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. So 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jim Edmonds. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Slow little grounder left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Ninth inning coming up. It's now 8-2. Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
35, Tony Watson.
Into the box, number 30. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Leading off for the Astros, the center fielder, number 30.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Watson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
A man on third with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Anderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Astros leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. First pitch on its way. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next to the Angels.
Next up, Shohei Ohtani. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I got the count. 0-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Here's another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. How about that?
Now batter.
So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Pedro Baez will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Greinke earns his first win of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.